What's up guys, Mike here, the Detroit Borg, and today we're taking a look at the Surface Dial. This is a Windows 10 accessory that is launching alongside the Surface Studio, but does work with any Windows 10 device. So inside the box we'll find the Surface Dial, and it is all aluminum, so it's very similar to the other Surface products. It feels very nice and high quality, and is nicely weighted. On the underside we'll find a sticker that explains how to set up the Bluetooth pairing process to connect this to your Windows 10 device. Now once you peel off that label, you'll find a sticky surface that allows the Surface Dial to be attached to a glass display like the Surface Studio. Now to get to the batteries and the pairing button, you just remove the base, and it is magnetic, so it attaches really easily. Now they've pre-installed two AAA batteries, so it's ready to go. All I have to do is press and hold the pairing button. This will activate the pairing process after holding it for 5 seconds, and you'll see an LED light appear once it's ready to start pairing. So once you reinstall the base, you just have to go to your computer and make sure Bluetooth is turned on, and then you should see the Surface Dial ready to be paired. All I have to do is hit the pair button and you're ready to go. Now the first thing to know about the Surface Dial is that it can be used when it's attached to the screen or off the screen on a solid surface like your desk. When off the screen, you do get on-screen interface controls, which you can reposition. Now, as soon as you attach the dial to the screen, the on-screen interface sort of envelops the footprint of the dial and moves with it. Now, currently, only the Surface Studio supports this on-screen use, but the Studio really needs to be in the drafting position, otherwise it sort of just slowly slides off the glass. Now, I wish this was a little stickier because it does like to move around when you're using it, and even in the drafting position, it still slides down. Now, the dial can control a number of different tools depending on the app you're currently using, so using the dial is fairly intuitive. You turn left and right to navigate the menu, scrub videos, scroll a list, zoom in and out, or make incremental adjustments like adjusting volume or brightness. You can also click the knob to make selections, or long press to bring up the on-screen menu to select different tools to control with the left and right turn of the knob. Now these tools will change with the app currently on the screen. So if you're on the desktop, the knob essentially turns into a volume controller. But within apps, you get more tools to work with. So for example, when you're within a video editor, you can scrub your video by selecting the scrolling tool. In the Maps app, we get tools for zoom, tilt, and rotate. The dial does deliver some haptic feedback for some tools to simulate detents. Now, I find this a little too strong, and it actually can be noisy because it vibrates whatever surface you place it on, but you can turn this off under settings. Now, the primary role for this tool is really for creative professionals, so it's uniquely designed for those apps. Now, the idea is to provide a secondary control mechanism while using the Surface Pen for drawing. This allows you to change colors or width of your drawing tools on the fly. I can't really demonstrate this with the Sketch app, but it's something that's available in more sophisticated apps like Photoshop. Now, there is a settings panel for this. You'll find it under Devices, and it's under the Wheel settings. This allows you to assign or remove the default tools for the on-screen interface. The custom tool can also be configured here as well. This allows you to assign keyboard shortcuts for left, right, and click. Now, for the most part, this really is not an essential tool, and it really depends on what app you use most of all. So for example, if you're a creative professional, as I mentioned earlier, this provides a unique interface that you can't get in any other system. But for day-to-day use, this really has limited usefulness because, of course, if you have a touchscreen, you can perform most of these actions with more granular control than just a dial. Alrighty guys, hope you enjoyed this quick look at the Surface Dial. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up to let me know, and I'll see you again in the next video.